Hello, we are live. Hello, guys, join in. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. Guys, join in. Let's have this quickly. Hello, everybody. Join in and just tell me where you're joining from. Say hello and let me know where you're joining from. Hello. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this quickly. Let's run through this quickly. I'd actually love today to be an interactive session. Okay. I love today to be a really interactive one. I love people to ask their questions. One person is joining me. Could you just tell me where you're joining from? Hello. Could you say where you're joining from just in the comment section? I have two people already. Fantastic. Fantastic. Just say hello in the comment section. Let me know where you're joining from. Good morning. Is it still? Oh no, it's afternoon. It's afternoon, I think, in your time. It's still morning though. It's 11. It's 11 here. It's morning here. So pardon me when I say good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, and Kim. Good morning. How's your day go? Oh, good afternoon. Sorry, whatever your time is. Anyway, how's your day going? How's your day going? I hope your day is going well for you. Okay, quickly, guys. If you come in, just say hello. Tell me where you're joining from. Hello. I know I'm live. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Facebook as well. Okay, so wherever you're joining from, just let me know in the comment section and let's do this quickly. Okay, I'm not going to be wasting your time. Okay, let's just talk about how we can make passive incomes on the online space. You're doing good. Oh, that's good. Good to hear. Okay, so how we can make passive income on the online space? I mean, it's very important. It's very crucial at a time like this that we talk about these things, right? It's the financial situation everywhere is not funny, and you will agree with me that it is not a time. It is not a time anybody keeps a single source of income. It's very important. It's very paramount that you have passive sources of income. Yeah, passive sources of income. Mhm. It has never been as important as now that you have passive sources of income. Yeah. And especially on the online space, the online space seems to be a very helpful resource on this. And how can we utilize this online space to achieve all of this? Guys, if you're joining in, could you please do me a favor? Give the video a like and share the video. Be kind to share the video, share the video, share the video, share the video. People on your wall or something, you know, it'd be very helpful if they join. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're gonna be flying through it, people, not people taking us back. Okay, so like I said, the online space is very resourceful. It's very, very resourceful in finding or looking for avenues of making passive income. There are over billions of people on the online space. So you have the market on the online space. I mean, whatever you bring to the online space, it's going to fly. It's going to thrive. It's going to thrive, whatever it is. Okay. And whatever it is you bring on the online space, there is a market for you. Okay. It's the same way you go to huge. So imagine the same way you go to big marketers. Okay. What marketers would I liken it in to? I'm not talking to a specific people, but for example, say Balogun market is one of the biggest market in Nigeria or in Lagos or even main market on Isha, for example. So if you go to the market, I know every Nigerian will know that this market is a very massive one, and you will kind of agree with me that you would find almost everything you're looking for there. That's the same way you would find people, okay, who are available to buy your products, to buy whatever it is you bring to the online space. Okay, so let's talk about how we can make passive incomes on this space. So I talk about number one. So number one would be drop shipping. I like to talk about drop shipping. Okay, so drop shipping is basically like um so you have an online store. A lot of people will create an online store for themselves, like creating a website, okay, where you market products. For example, um it could be products that you make yourself. Okay, if you're selling something, you could create a website and then sell this product. Okay, that would be like an online store if you're selling product for yourself. However, drop shipping, for example, are selling products that you don't necessarily make yourself. Okay, so products that are for another person, but you are the one selling them. So say, for example, okay, that you're selling a bag, okay, from a website, okay, a website from a Chinese company. A Chinese company, they have their products, but you open an account, advertise that product. Somebody comes to your website. I come into your website, I see that product on your website. You don't have that bag. Remember, you don't have a bag. It's not your product. It's for a Chinese company, but you just pick it online, advertise it. Your job is to advertise that product, okay? And somebody else sees it. I come into your website, I see that product, and I love it, and we seal a deal. And then you contact the Chinese product where you have seen that product, okay? You contact them, and then you put in the details I put. So I give you my details, right? Because I pay for it. I pay you for the product, and I want you to send those product to me. So you go in there, you go into the actual owner of the product, give them the details where they're going to ship the product to, and then make your payment. So for example, the bag is 50 naira or $50. Let's say $50, okay? Most international markets would come in dollars. So let's go internationally, right? So let's say $50. But you have initially seen that bag on a website and it's sold for $20, okay? And you advertise it for um $50. So I buy it from you for $50. You pay the stuff, the owner of the bag, $20, and everybody's happy. They send off the bag to me. I'm happy. You're happy. The seller of the bag is happy because he's happy with $20. So that's an example of what drop shipping means. So you're basically selling a product that is not necessary. You don't even know where that product is. Okay. Hello, Kabir. Hello, Sophia. Good morning. Good morning or good afternoon. I think your time is afternoon. So thank you for joining. So you don't basically know where that product is, but you're just like a middleman. Okay. You're just like we've been doing these things. I mean, we've been doing these things, right? In Nigeria, for example, we do these things a lot. Somebody wants something, you are like the middleman in between. So what it basically means is being a middleman. Hello, Joy. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. So what you're basically doing in drop shipping is just being a middleman, okay? Between the seller and whoever is buying, but you're presenting yourself to the seller like you're the one selling it to him, but you're not selling it to him. Your business is to find the customer and sell it to the customer. And these days, there are a lot of, like before now, people who sell online, the only thing is that a lot of us sell these things physically, right? Guys, if you're joining, do well to share the video, please. Like the video, share the video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, like I was saying, right? So you're the middleman, right? And before now, we do all of these things, like, right, but it's just we do it physically. But now think about bringing it to the online space. Okay, think about bringing it to the online space where you have billions of people. And if you are good with doing advert, before now people would necessarily need to create a website of their own to be able to advertise maybe on their platform. But today it's amazingly good. There are a lot of drop shipping sites. You don't even need to create a website by yourself. So there are lots of job shipping sites. Okay, there are a lot of, you can Google them. Okay, if you want to do a drop shipping, all you need to do. So it's like when you go to a drop shipping site, it's like going to pay for a store. See, imagine it like a complex where they have multiple stores, and you go and pay for a slot. So you go on that platform, register yourself with a token, because they are the one managing the site, they are the one pushing the product on the site and doing all those kind of stuff. All you need to do is to register to be on that platform. And so they create kind of a compartment, a store for you where you can advertise your product. So it's like your online store there, and there you can put on your product. So the products will be definitely products you bring, just like I explained, that you bring in from other websites, from other sellers. Okay, you bring it from other sellers, and then you market them. Okay, and sometimes marketing them could be based on what you do. Okay, for example, say you are somebody um maybe you cook food. Okay, maybe not physically, that's what you do for a living. Okay, you cook food. You are somebody who can actually can sell a lot of food related stuff. Okay, necessarily, I know the people who are buying these things do not necessarily know you or even know what you do, but you understand, because you buy a lot of things in that area or in that field. Okay, you naturally know things that sell, like the market around food area, food related stuff. So you may want to look out for those kind of products, and you may want to sell them because you understand very, very well. You bought a lot of them, you use them every day, you have good experience in that, so you may want to buy them and sell them. So I get you understand what drop shipping is. So like I said, there's a website they call ICMID, for example. And I know that a lot of people sometimes don't understand some of these things, like the drop shipping. You find it but it's not rocket science. Drop shipping is basically being a middleman. Okay. So Sophia wants something. Okay. Jennifer is the one who makes that thing. Jennifer makes bread or whatever. Sophia wants bread. Sophia does not know Jennifer. I am the middle person. I know Jennifer. Okay, I know Jennifer. Or I advertise the bread, and then Sophia sees the bread with me and she says, I like this bread. How much do you want it? Well, I don't have bread because I don't make bread. But Jennifer makes breads, right? And so I tell Sophia, yes, I can give you bread. I have this bread. I show her a picture of bread, but I've gotten that picture from Jennifer. I don't have bread. I don't make bread. So, and I tell her, I can give you bread, and the bread is 10 naira. Sophia says, wow, the picture I'm seeing, I love it. I love it. I want to take the bread. And I say, well, I need 10 naira for the bread. And she gives me 10 naira, right? And then I go to Jennifer, how much do you sell your bread? And Jennifer says, I sell my bread for 3 naira. Are we not all happy? I give Jennifer your 3 naira, and I tell you, send the bread to Sophia. Sophia has paid 10 naira, and that is what me and Sophia agreed, right? She has got her bread. Okay. She's got her bread to eat. See how you make you want to eat bread now. Sophia, quite funny. So she's got her bread, right? And she's happy. So everybody is happy. Jennifer has sold her bread. She sold her market, and she's happy. So that's what is as simple as that. So you're just the middleman. The only thing you have to do is to advertise the product. So go there, search online, especially product that you know well about. You don't necessarily have to know about a product. Don't get me wrong, but especially product that you know well about. You know the categories of people who want that product. Get those products. Get the pictures. Go to websites. Get that picture. Go and advertise that product. And people will ask you how much you're selling it. You don't know, but you already know the price, because where you saw it, you saw the price. You saw the price where you saw it. Okay, so you know it's $20. Tell whoever is asking you for the price that it's $50, it's $40, it's $30, whatever amount that makes you feel happy. Okay. And sometimes again, you know what people do? People go far as researching like that this product I saw on this website. You look for that same product on different websites and kind of have the range of prices that product will come for. So a particular product, let's say it's a bag. Okay, so a bag, you can see a product on this website. You can see it on 10 different websites. On this website, it could be $10. On the other website, it could be $5. On the other website, it could be $7. On the other website, you know, that way you have an idea. So you happen to see the one that is $5 or the one that is $7. So that gives you an idea, okay, that at least the highest I've seen for this same bag is $20. I buy a lot of things and I see them on this website. Sometimes I bought it. I buy it on another website for maybe $100, and boom, the next week I could see exactly the same thing on another website for maybe $60. Okay, so all you need to do is to use the internet and search. Keep searching for what you want and what you know you can sell, and sell. And like I said, it used to be a little bit clumsy before. So you could need to create a little website where you can put on your products. But today there are so many websites. So many websites that are already there. All they do, so it's like an online store where all you need to do is to come into the platform, just like you come to Facebook, create an account and have a Facebook account. So you go into those online. The reason is because the people who made those websites have already created them as a store. People already know it's a store. People who are looking to buy something, for example, if I'm looking to buy something online, I would go to Amazon, wouldn't I? Because I know Amazon sells a lot. I will go to AliExpress. Okay, I'll go to AliExpress, I'll go to Amazon. So most of these heavy online stores, they are already well known. So a lot of them, there are a lot of platforms like this who do drop shipping. So you can go there, create an account for yourself, put your product, get the pictures of your product, put it there, stay on the platform. You may pay that. You may, of course, it's just like paying rent. You may pay that product, that the platform for being there. Of course, they're the one pushing your product. They're the ones advertising your product and all of that. And some of them are very, very good. Okay, some of them are very, very good. That you would see stuff like, okay, this product I'm putting here on this platform. How many other people have it? What are their costs? So your potential competitors, for example. So these things kind of guide you. Okay, I'm putting this picture, those bag here. That's what I want to sell today. Or how much is how many people have this bag on this platform? You can be able to see all of these things. There's actually a platform actually called Skillshare. There's no reason you shouldn't succeed, because the resources out there are so much. Somebody may say, I don't know how to do it. This is so complex. No, it's not so complex. Okay. You just have to see what your head can carry. There's a platform out there called Skillshare. So Skillshare would basically teach you whatever it is you want to learn, from graphic design, content creation, sewing, down to your sewing. If you want to sew, like you don't know how to sew clothes now, you want to start sewing from start to finish, like become a designer, you can go on this online store. I'm telling you, you can go on this Skillshare. It's an app, right? Go there, register your interest, what you want to do. You'll get a course there that will continually show you everything you want to do. So there's nothing you want to learn, and there's a feedback system. You don't even, that's how the online space has made things a lot easy. I know sometimes physical learning, you may need some physical learning because you want somebody who is to be pushing you. But if you borrow yourself some sense, you don't need nobody to push you. Like myself, for example, if I really want to do something, I don't need nobody to push me. And if I don't want to do something, a million people cannot push me into doing it. Right? So if I want to do something else, so I am very good at learning online. I can learn whatever I want to learn. I don't need to, somebody has to be pushing me to make sure that I get this done, to make me accountable, to actually make sure. No. If you're going to an online store, you're paying money. So I cannot go there and go and pay my $50 and just let it go on the air. No, I won't do that, right? And if you're still looking for people to push you in this age and time, I don't have a solution for you. So I will continue. Okay. So that's number one. Okay. So drop shipping. I hope drop shipping is very clear, right? That's how you can do drop shipping. You can go further. You can go do free YouTube lessons. There are so many resources. Stop saying you don't know. I'm interested. I don't know how to do. I don't know how to do. What will it take you to know? What will it take you to? Somebody said something. Somebody said Google is free. Instablog is free. Where do you spend your time? There is so many answers on Google. So many. But I'm not Instagram. Don't come for me, please. I'm not saying people should not go on Instablog. But the truth is, you are going to choose what you're going to be doing online with your time. It's your big. You can choose to go to Instablog, and you know what? Instablog can be very addictive. You go there, you start this story of you Ledoche. Before you're commenting on that one, boom, there's another one of Moses Bliss. Before you're done with that one, before you know it, the day is gone. Whose fault is it? Is it Instablock's fault? No, it's your fault. It's your choice. What you want to do with your time. Oh, Skillshare is absolutely, Christy. Skillshare is an amazing one. Skillshare will basically teach you anything. Think about like anything. I personally learn on Skillshare and I learn a lot of things. I've learned so much from Skillshare. I can tell you that one for free, the one I've done. It's amazing. Like I have never regretted being on that platform. So it's a lot of people with skills, professional skills, they sell it to the platform. And then when you come there, you're looking for something to learn. You pay a token. You get that training like from start to finish. Most times they come in video like 10 hours videos. You watch them step by step. You see things shown to you how you can do. Do you know, like if you're looking to be a graphic designer, honestly, you don't even need a physical class. If you go to Skillshare, you will see courses that will teach you that you will become such a bad designer unless you don't want to learn. So the problem is you. The problem is not that the knowledge is not there, it's there. And there are so many ways that a lot of people have made things easy. But still, you keep complaining. Nobody is going to open your head to put this thing. So you have to learn one thing and know one thing. Now, another thing that brings me to the second thing I want to talk about. I'm sure dropshipping is clear. So another thing you want to do online is doing freelancing. Okay. So a lot of people do freelancing. For example, we are on Facebook, YouTube. We are in the time where people do a lot of stuff online, content creation and stuff. And you can agree with me that graphics is selling, right? Everybody is printing from one flyer to the other, like on a daily basis. Brands are printing. I see a lot of people come on Facebook and they are wasting. Why can't you take opportunities of all of this? Why can't you go and learn how to design these flyers? I know people who can design. For example, there are times when even me, like some of my flyers, some of my stuff, some of my thumbnails that I use on Facebook, on YouTube, sorry, because I do YouTube videos almost every single day. Okay, and I create a lot of thumbnails, right? I know how to do thumbnails myself because I learned how to do it. Oh yeah, oh that's okay, Sophia. You should be able to see the video later on, right? I'm so sorry about that. So I do thumbnails every single day, right? There are times when I have to get people on Fiverr. So imagine, freelancing has made it very easy. You wouldn't complain that, oh, because I'm in Nigeria, or because I'm in Asia, or because I'm in Africa. No. The internet has made everything easy for everybody, right? So with the internet, it has limited that barrier. I know that yes, there are still some stuff that you cannot register by basics of location, but I tell you, you can sell your skill online. You definitely can. Definitely can. A place that is very known is a website called Fiverr. Okay, it's called Fiverr. F-I, not F-E. So it's called Fiverr. When you go, how do we go about the bread now? We talk about the bread inbox. You talk about the bread inbox, Sophia. Okay, so a place that is very, I can tell you one. There are so many, you can Google them, but Fiverr, I go to Fiverr like all of the time. I hire people on Fiverr. I pay people that I hire them. I don't know them. I've never seen them before. A lot of them live in Malaysia, Pakistan, India. I don't know them. I don't know them. These people, I've never seen them, you know, but some of them, they work for me and I pay them. So why can't anybody be there? So you have a graphic skill, you can do a lot of stuff. You can do a lot of stuff, but you are sitting down in one corner in Nigeria. Even when you come on Facebook, you don't talk about it. You don't do nothing. Why don't you push yourself out there? Like, let me tell you, there are most of my the people who do, for example, graphics for me, Fiverr. Yes, I think it's F-I-V, is it V-V-E-R? So you can go there yourself, look at the website and see all the skills that are there. Like, it will give you like a clue. You can even look at these things and get inspiration of, okay, I think, you know, your personality. I think I can learn this. I think I can learn that. You can go and learn this. And you can go there, throw up yourself, register there, and be a freelance. People from everywhere are going to contact you. There are times when I call graphic designers and they are all booked up. A lot of them are charging $8 per hour, $10 per hour. That's a lot of money. Most of them, they know that they have to charge per hour. Like, they know that. I'm telling you. There are days when I will even call them, like they will give me prices and I'll be like, man, I'm not ready to pay this money today. I better go and sit down and do this thing by myself, because most of the things I know how to do it myself. But sometimes to give myself time and a bit of space, I'll pay somebody to do them for me. There are days when they'll give me that charge and I'll be like, let me go and do it myself, right? But the point is, some days, even when you want them to do those services, they are booked up. If you go on Fiverr, you see this person will tell you, oh, sorry, I can't do your work. I can't do your work. What is that telling you? These guys are busy. They are busy. So I don't see any reason that if you go to Fiverr, everything sells, things that people would do, and down to people doing assignments. Do you know that there are a lot of people who live abroad who they are looking for people to do their projects? They are looking for people because they don't have time. They don't have time. A lot of them come here, say they are doing study visa, come on a study visa, but they go about chasing work, right? They go about chasing work. They don't even have time to do their projects, all of this. A lot of them are looking for people to write their projects for them. They don't have time to do it. Another person can take up that job and get paid for it. Please drop love and like. Oh, it's very important today. Please, guys, please share the video. Okay. So these are things you can do. So you go in the Fiverr, you would see a lot. I can't start naming all the services. I'm telling you what I go there to do. For example, I go there to look for designers, okay, graphics, and sometimes when I want to create some kind of website, web developers, all those kind of stuff that you can sell, skills that you can sell online, right? Some people do drawing, some people are art inclined, and they sell their artworks on Fiverr. People come there and give you projects to work on them. You charge them, and you charge them. You're paying Fiverr in dollars. Okay, so imagine you're in Africa and you have such a skill and you are on those platforms, and people anywhere, people from anywhere can access you and they can pay you. So don't limit yourself to, the world has gone past where people limit themselves to a physical shop. And then you're there, you're telling your friend, tell your friend to tell your friend that I'm doing graphic design, in case. We know we have gone past those days. We have gone past those days. How many people will your friend tell? Like, how many people are they actually going to tell? Come online and push out yourself. They don't need to tell anybody. These platforms are there to sell you. These platforms have done a lot already. You just need to get a little bit of knowledge, know something and know it well, know one thing and know it well. Come out there. People are going to patronize you. I see people come on Facebook. You catch a lot of crews. Why are you catching crews on Facebook? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't catch crews, but let me tell you the truth. Every 1 hour, every 30 minutes I put it on Facebook, I ask myself, what have I achieved with it? Like, how is that time adding money to my pocket? I'm very conscious of my time. Very conscious. Very conscious. Like, if you come to Facebook, you're going to see a lot of stupid stuff. And if you're not careful, you're going to be there for 5 hours reading nonsense. Is it that one story of Yul Edochie? How does Yul Edochie put money in my pocket? Like, what's my business with him? It's either one Insta blog comes up with one story and then you start arguing and no, it's true. These people you're arguing about, they don't know you. They don't feed you. So why are you not using your brain? Why are you not using your brain? You come. Your page is as dry. I have gone through a lot of people on my page. I've gone through your pages. From your pages, you can't even tell what you do. I don't know what you do. If you click into my page, you'll be able to know what I do, right? From your pages, I don't know what you do. Okay, let's say you sell provision, for example. I don't know. But that's not good. People need to know what you're doing. If you sell akara, people need to know. Now that brings me to number 3. Number 3, the one I love so much, I want to talk about is content creation. I mean, content creation is the new money. If you don't know, you need to know it. There is nothing as beautiful as content creation. Now, everything I have named so far, for example, like doing graphics, creating websites, they are amazing, they are wonderful. But for somebody like me, who I am very, very time conscious, why I love content creation so much is the fact that, for example, I make videos and I put on YouTube, right? They get views, right? And when they get those views, YouTube would pay me, right? I made that video maybe for only maybe 3 hours. Maybe I record the video and then I have to edit it, sit down and edit the video and put it up, right? YouTube will pay me because people are going to view the video, especially when you're making sense. People are going to view it, but YouTube is going to pay me for doing that. And guess what? YouTube is not only going to pay me today. They're going to pay me next year, next 3 years. Even when I've long forgotten that I made a video, I'm still going to be getting money, $50, $80, $30, depending on the number of views. So, I mean, content creation is amazing. It's amazing. There is nowhere you cannot. And don't tell me you don't know what to do. Don't tell me you don't know what content to do. Don't even tell me that. Because that's a joke. That's not true. There are so many things you can do. You sell clothes. You don't talk about clothes. You don't come here and make fun. If you're even a lively person, you're a funny person, you can mix your fun, present it, and present your market. Always talk about them. Like, break all of our heads and put that your market inside our head. So that the minute I think about the other time, I think like last 2 months, I bought a lot of food stuff. I bought so much food stuff. And I was kind of thinking, do I write this on my page? Because I was looking for somebody to buy stuff for me. There was a time I wanted to surprise one of my auntie in Nigeria, and I cooked a lot of food for her because her husband died and all of that. I was actually thinking, should I? But I was like, I don't really know. I actually screwed through people's pages to see if anybody does anything like something like that. I did not see. I didn't want to start asking people. So the world has gone past when people will come and start asking you, put your stuff on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, let people know the most important thing. People come to Facebook rather than talking about what would give you money and what you do, what ends your living. You're busy talking about your personal life. The people here have no business knowing about your personal life. Your personal life is your personal life. What you need to be telling us is the things that will add money to your pocket, so that if any person thinks of this thing, oh, I want to buy akara, they will remember, oh, Sophia sells the best akara. And if anybody around that area says, no, Sophia is this, she's the best person. No, I know her from Facebook because she talks about it every single day. I know that. So that's how sales come. You don't have to be restricted to a geographical place. You can say, oh, but I only sell this. I only sell this. You only sell something you think. You only sell chin-chin. Why don't come here and tell us about chin-chin every single day? Tomorrow, the way you talk about chin-chin may provoke somebody, and they want to do, even though you're living in Benin, they want to do something in Onitsha or Lagos. They're going to think about it, say, no, Sophia talks so much. This person talks so much. I don't know why I keep calling Sophia. She talks so much about this chin-chin. Try. Do you know? But it's because of what you've been doing, what you've been saying, the way you're talking about it is registering in their subconscious head. So when they think about that thing, they think about you. So your market is the first thing that needs to be on your social media platform. You can add one or two things along the line, like sometimes when you need to be funny and all of that, you can chip in all that stuff. But the main thing, that if you talk about 10 things on your platforms, 7 of them should be the things that would add money to your pocket. You need to be strategic. You need to understand that we are on social media to sell. I don't know what you are here for. Some people are here for cruise. Some people are here to read Insta blog and laugh and go home hungry. For me, I'm not here to do that. If I don't know what I'm gaining from Facebook, I tell you I'm gonna take off Facebook from my phone. If I don't know what I'm gaining from YouTube, I'm gonna take it out I don't have time to waste. I'm not here to laugh and crack joke and laugh and no, that's not what I'm here for. So you have to know what you do with your time. You can't be here making money for other people and then you go home hungry when there are a lot of things you can do. So imagine people who have graphic. For example, I know a lot of people who don't necessarily have pages in Nigeria or something because of the restriction. There are lots of people, there are lots of people abroad. A lot of people abroad that have a lot of accounts. I am telling you that if you were to be a graphic designer who speaks about yourself so much, do you know that some people go into people's inbox, and every day you keep talking nonsense. Oh, please, I have this problem. Oh, my sister, you keep telling stories. What if you go into somebody's inbox, you study them strategically, you know their needs, you know what they need, you know they are doing this thing. Okay, you go into them. I do this, I do that, I do that. Would you look at my work? I'm giving an example. Say you design thumbnails. You know that this person is always designing it. You know, use your brain and know that, oh, this person could be busy. You can go in their inbox and suggest that, oh, I use this, I use that. If you need these services, please think about me. You can look at my wall. That's if you have been talking about it. That's if your wall actually says you do this and that. So you need to be. So what I'm trying to say is what you do here is should be what puts money in your pocket and not just cracking jokes. So content creation actually does pay a lot. Like Facebook pays, YouTube pays, TikTok pays. But the starting point is that you have to start doing something very meaningful. What you have to think about is what can keep people on your page. If your intentions is to sell a product, okay, do you know, like I've looked at there are a lot of accounts on Facebook. For example, I know this car company, for example. These guys, they are doing content, right? Every day they come in, they make jokes, they make all kind of jokes, talk about cars, make videos, and they advise you on cars. These guys are the smartest people I know. They are not only selling their market, because with the kind of advice they give or they dish out on social media about cars, if I want to buy a car in Nigeria, I would first of all think about them. Why will I think about them? Because I would think that they are very good. I know all the good advices they have given about cars and how you can maintain your car and the best cars. They talk so much about cars, the latest cars, mechanical major problems you can. So if you think about cars, an average Nigerian, you think about them. I've just forgotten the name of this company, right? You think about them very quickly because every day they are creating content. On top of that, they create these things in video forms. So those videos are having like countless views, and they are making money as well from Facebook because Facebook is paying through their nose for all those views. Yes. The earlier you know that people are making money from these views. So imagine they are achieving two things at the same time. They are selling their market, their own market. They're doing free adverts. They're not paying Facebook, because those videos they do to sell cars and do it in front of their mechanic and all of that, it is a huge advert. This is how wonderful social media is. Before you can have that kind of spotlight, you have to go and pay heavily for adverts on the streets of the newspaper. And how many people can newspaper actually reach? But now you can make adverts, make video on top of it to do your advert for your own product without paying nobody for adverts. In fact, when you make videos and the videos get views, you still get paid on top of that. How amazing can social media be? Getting paid, I'm telling you now, if you have a lot of people, if you have a lot of views, you're going to be paid to the tune of over $1,000, $1,000, depending on the views you're getting. Depending. So what you need to target is getting those views. It depends. So it depends on what you really want to do, whichever way you want to do. If you want to use it to sell a product, you can sell your product. You can strictly focus on, if you have a good product, selling it online. How do you do that? Creating content around your product. There are countless of people who are going to see that. And I trust me, when people think about that thing, they think about you. And at the same time, you can still create, you can do both. You can still create content and still get paid by the platform, still get paid by TikTok. Why do you go to TikTok and waste your time? Some people stay on TikTok, you buy data, you struggle to buy data, you still dash it to somebody, use that data to make money for people. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but you should think about yourself first. Like, how is social media benefiting me? Am I just here catching cruise and every day I'm at the same place? They say no grief for anybody. Like, I mean, you are the one doing yourself, right? If you're doing that. So yeah, very recently. So you see why it is important. Like when I say showing up on Facebook, my friend very recently, he may be on this live actually, I shouldn't be talking about it, but he saw a girl just last month. This was in ending of November. He saw a girl playing piano. Very local girl, one local girl like that in Onisha, playing piano. Because my friend loves piano so much, he just loved what she was playing. And then he went to her inbox. Hey, I love the way you play piano. Um, this video you put on Facebook, I hope Facebook is paying you for it. And the girl said, no, brother, no, nobody's paying you. I just love it. I just played the piano. And the guy said, no, give me your Facebook account. Let me help you and monetize it. I'm telling you, in December, he monetized that lady's account and he pushed the girl and said, start making videos. In December, I don't want to tell you how much that account earned. He opened an account on TikTok for her. She started playing piano the whole of December. As I speak, as last 2 weeks when I was speaking to him, that girl has earned over 2 million naira. I'm telling you, from Facebook. She has earned that. He had to buy because she uploaded that with one local phone like that. Before you know, boom, when she sent those videos consecutively, he put it. That guy is amazing. Like he actually ran adverts on those videos and boom, she got loads of followers. Pushed it to TikTok. As we speak now, the girl has over 100,000 followers on TikTok. Pushed it and he told me he ran adverts. But in the process of that discussion, he actually showed me how he ran the advert and all of that to get that kind of. I said, why did you do that? He said, I just wanted to help the girl. We were talking. He told me I actually bought her an iPhone 14, and I'm sending it to somebody from Nigeria or something. But tell me, if that girl did not do that on social media, like what she knew how to do it, put those videos. If she did not do that, would this man have seen her? No, he wouldn't have. Do you get what I'm saying? I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like he told me I bought an iPhone. I told her to change. I saw the girl. I looked at her video. After we finished that discussion, I know you're listening to me right now. After we finished that discussion, I went back to the girl's Facebook, looked at her videos. In November, first week of November, I laughed. I said, this life, there is a small line. A small line. Don't just sit down in there. There's a small line between you meeting somebody. Just have a skill and push it out. That's the opportunity online has given us is limitless. So imagine if this lady stayed in her room. So play that piano right now. I don't know the kind of this thing. She's now doing lives on TikTok. In fact, the girl I don't open. She's now doing live on TikTok, sitting down there like playing her lives. And you know how TikTok comes, people gives you all those monetary gifts and stuff. And she is earning her money by doing her piano. So you see, I know a lot of people will still open that account and exploit you, but this young man obviously just loves piano. He loves piano. So he saw somebody who was a little girl. He saw somebody who was a little girl, yet could play piano more than him because he loves to play piano. That was his attraction. And he went into our inbox and, my dear, how are you? I like that piano you played. I'm sure Facebook is paying you. I hope you have monetized your account. The guy said, no. He chatted her. He said, no, send me your account. Let me log into your Facebook. I will help you. I'll help you. So he helped her use his details because he lives in London. His details, do it. He was running ads on it, and then her videos go haywire. Just in December. And he pushed it to TikTok. So now he told me she's getting paid from TikTok. She's getting paid from Facebook. Tell me somebody, that girl is in Nigeria. In December alone, she earned over 1 million naira. Like, I mean, that is so good. That is so good, right? So you see what content creation can do for you. So content creations, a lot of these platforms would pay you. I love YouTube. I love YouTube so much. But you see all of those platforms, Facebook, TikTok, whichever it is you're comfortable with, just go and study how that platform is. But whichever platform, as much as you're learning that platform, you're studying that platform, if you want to focus on a platform, that's fine. But as much as you're learning the platform, the major thing is to push in valuable content. You're either making somebody laugh So people, we have gifts to make people laugh. To laugh these days is not cheap. Oh. It's not cheap because there's a lot of depression. So if you're doing that, honestly, you deserve to earn money doing that. Honestly, you deserve to earn money. So if you're not a professional comedian where you can go and be paid millions of naira, why not use TikTok? Why not use Facebook? Right? Facebook is not going to ask you, oh, are you a big celebrity? No, that is the beauty of the online space, right? Nobody's going to say, oh, who do you know? Oh, who do you have connections? No, nobody asks you that on the internet. Just do the content and keep putting it out there. Just be very intentional about what you're doing. That's all I have to say to you. Don't come here and waste your time. No, be very, very intentional. When people go through your page, let them know, oh, this is what this person does to make money. And let us know that you love to make money and this is what you do and this is how you do it. Right? So that people can know about you, about a particular something. And like I said to you, you can also sell products and do content at the same time. Like I gave you example of the person of the car company who do car content, car related content. As well, they're attracting loads of customers to themselves. This is the power of social media, right? So I love content creation, and that's why, like I said to you, it does not age because the payment keeps going. The payment contents that you make today can pay you next 3 years, can pay you next 4 years. Guys, you can't be wasting your time on this space. You can't, right? So another thing I want to talk about is, okay, I talked about freelancing already. Okay, so I talked about the Fiverr website, for example. But there are so many freelancing websites, but I go to Fiverr. Fiverr is very big. I go to Fiverr. There is nothing you cannot see on Fiverr. Okay, people who have skills that can do a lot of stuff. They go on Fiverr, register on Fiverr, and people connect with them from anywhere in the world. Connect with them, pay their fees, and they get their job done. A lot of guys in Fiverr, they've done my job. I've even sat down with them on Zoom. We do Zoom meeting like this, face to face. I will see them. If need be, sometimes we'll do meeting, I will see them, but I don't know them. I don't know nothing. I just go into Fiverr, look for the service I'm looking for. I'll look for all the people that are offering that service. I'll look at their reviews, the job that they have done before, one or two or three. And if the customers were happy, and I'll just make a choice and connect with somebody. So that's it. You can sell your skill there, and they are charging people for it. So, and most of these people, especially most of these people in those in the freelancing, for example, no, like everybody is there, right? But I think it's very advantageous to people who are in developing countries like Pakistan, India, Asia, Africa, Nigeria. So imagine you're there, right, and you're being paid in dollars, right? That money makes more sense to you. So if somebody who is here obviously spending in dollars or euros, the money may be little, but it's still good. If you have that skill, if I have that skill and have the time, I will go sell myself in Fiverr as well, right? But that money will make more sense to you if you're in these countries because the money will be so much if you're paid $11, $10 per hour. You get what I mean? So the other thing is okay, language tutoring. So there is like there are a lot of platforms as well that do online tutoring. Okay, so if you're a teacher, you know a particular subject so well, don't get yourself restricted to one primary school, to one secondary school, and you go to the class and go back home. No, we have gone past that age. Go online. There are so many platforms online that do online tutoring. They connect teachers and this thing. There are a lot of people who live abroad, they still look for, like my elder sister in the US. Till tomorrow, she still have teachers teaching her kids from Nigeria. They do Zoom classes, right? She didn't even get hers from online store. So but there are online stores where you still go, just like Fiverr, register yourself, and they connect to you with people who are looking. So people who go, and especially people living abroad, they're looking for people who coach their children, maybe in math or English. Some people are even looking for language tutors. Okay, there are a lot of people in China that they're just looking for basic English, to learn basic English, which you can teach. There are people who are living abroad. There are people, okay, maybe they are even Yorubas, or maybe they are Igbos, maybe born in the US or born in the UK, but the parents want them to hear their local language and they want to register them for Igbo classes or Yoruba classes. There are lots of people like that. There are lots of people like that. And maybe the language they're even looking for you to teach is not even the difficult, the difficult one. Is just maybe for them to learn the basics. So yes, there are people who do language tutorials. There are people who do teachings. Okay, if you're whatever you're doing, you don't even have to be a teacher. Whatever you're doing, for example, consider having a YouTube account. Remember, okay, imagine yourself that you are even a math teacher and you just look for simple ways to solve simple problems every day. You just record it with your phone. Go and learn basic skill. Go and learn how to screen record, how to show your screen when you're teaching something. You go teach people. If you're somebody that is shy, I mean, technology is so good. If you're the person who is shy, you don't want to show yourself on the camera, that's okay. That's what they call this voiceover or whatever. There's a way of doing it. There are I know lots of people on YouTube. I don't know their faces, but I'm their subscribers and I gain so much from their content. You don't have to show your face on YouTube. You don't. You can create videos, learn how to do it. If that is what you want to do, go and Google how to do these videos. You would learn it. It's very easy. What I'm doing is giving you this idea so you can know, because some of us don't even know that these things are existing. These are in 2024, that this is possible. You can't sit down there and be sitting down and be earning. You don't earn a single salary with the world today, especially if you're living in Africa, especially in our country, for example, Nigeria, where everything is imported. The price of things have gone haywire, and you are earning 50,000, 70,000, 100. What would that do for you? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's very important that you look out for stuff that can earn you money online, where you can earn in foreign currencies. It's very important. Very important. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is selling books online. Okay. I think I've talked about this on one of my videos about selling books. It's called Amazon KDP. Okay. On Amazon, for instance. And there are also so many other platforms where you can sell books. Okay. Like the Barnes. I am actually creating an account on Barnes myself, but I personally do this once. I do this book selling, and it's a very good business. It's a very good business. Okay. Even though it depends on the kind of book. So there's this book they call low content book. That is very good. Low content books will be like maybe even small exercise books, diaries, all those things. Do you know you can create diaries by yourself? I'm telling you, you would imagine how easy it is. There's a website called is it Book Boat? Yeah. Book Boat is a website that will help you create books, low content books by yourself. It's very easy. Guys, if you're interested in doing this, go and Google. I love people to go and Google, or even look for a YouTube video that will show you steps on how to create low content books on YouTube. Watch it. You're going to learn it. If you don't learn it, let me know. Let me know. I'll be very happy to teach you, because I do this one, right? You create these books. So it's like the store. You just go there, you use their resources, create your book cover, and then you go and open an Amazon KDP account. Amazon KDP is open to everybody, regardless of where you live. So it's not the Barnes, for example, would be for people who live abroad, but it's open to anybody. You can open an Amazon KDP account. Well, now with the low content books, for example, you don't need so much. You don't need capital. You just need to register on BookBoat for you to be able to create those books. Okay, so when you register, create those books. People have been doing this. People earn up to $500, $600 a month. So imagine you live. Yeah, that may not be so much money for somebody living abroad, but that's still money. That's still money. And the beautiful thing about selling books, I do publishing business. I do Starkly as well. Starkly, that would cost some money because you have to buy your manuscript. I also sell published public domain book. But it's for somebody who has money, that's a good thing. Or that's a good place to invest your money, because, for example, I have some manuscripts on that I got from Starkly, for example. Starkly would teach you. You don't even need to be a publisher. Starkly will teach you how you can publish those books on Amazon KDP as well. You also sell them on Amazon KDP, okay? And when you upload them, the books are there. They are there. They are there. You keep selling them. So, for example, manuscript, for example, let's say I bought my manuscript for $1,000, for example, okay? Maybe in the first 3 months, I've even sold $1,000. But remember that those books will be there forever. And I'm going to keep selling and selling. So it doesn't change. These are the kind of things I love, that you put in that effort once. Okay, you put in that effort once and it's there. It's there. It continues to generate money. So it's a very good investment. Okay. And even with the low content book that I say, you don't necessarily need money for that. You can go on BookBoat, register on BookBoat. I think it's about $15 or something to register on that platform. Once you have access to that part on that platform, you can create low content books by yourself. When you create these books, go to Amazon KDP, create a store. So Amazon is one of the biggest online stores. I've said this on one of my videos. It's one of the biggest online stores. Anybody is welcome. So it's like you going to a trade fair to go and look for a stand and look for sure. That's the way Amazon is, right? Amazon is just the one who is selling. So those books you've created, put them on Amazon, give them your prices. If somebody goes online and order for those books, they're looking for book. And then another thing, when you're creating the book, that's a beautiful thing about BookBoat, right? In BookBoat, when you go into BookBoat, you'll be able to do a lot of stuff. You're able to do a market research, what I call a market research. You'll be able to see, people selling that book, the kind of book that you want to create, and their prices. That will guide you on the price you want to put on your books. Of course, you don't want to make your book so expensive. You don't want to make it cheap as well, because what gives you money on Amazon KDP is the number of people. So a lot of people buying your book from Australia, from this one, that. So you're making a lot of money, even if it's £2, £1, $1. If you sell in quantity, you have lots of money for yourself. Okay. So you are going to see the published date, the number of skill, the keywords those people are using. So you can create your keywords. So keywording for a book, all of these things are things you can learn on BookBoat. You can also learn them on YouTube, like how or what will make your book sell better. So keyword is how you can choose the keyword that you put in, so that if I go and look for that particular kind of book, your book will pop up on Amazon. Do you understand? So that your book will be visible. These are the things that BookBoat will teach you how to do. So it's very easy. Like it's not rocket science. You create this stuff, and there are so many accounts actually in Nigeria that you can use to create an Amazon KDP account, like Payoneer, for example. I know a lot of people use that on Amazon KDP, and that works for them. They can receive dollars paid to them, even in Nigeria, when they have this account. So yeah, there's no reason. I know this one because I do it. I also do the public domain books, and I do this low content books as well. So it's something you can do as well, and you will learn from them. Okay, so I think that's basically everything I have on my list, right? I think that's everything. So overall, what are we trying to say? What we're trying to say is to maximize the use of this online space. Don't just come here and read Insta blogs. They are not going to pay your bills. They are not going to pay your bills. Trust me, in 2024, you need to be very, very open, and stop saying you don't know. Stop jumping from one place to another to say, oh, I'm interested. Oh, I don't know this. I don't know that. It is your fault that you don't know. It is your fault that you don't know. There are so many resources. It's just that when you come online, you don't go for those resources. You don't go for those resources. You rather choose to waste your time on things that are not going to benefit you. So start looking out for these things. These are things that you can do. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Jennifer. Okay, you can choose. You can choose whatever. And it's not necessarily what I have said, right? There are still a lot of things you can do online. There are still a lot of things. Remember, I told you, if you're coming on Facebook, you're coming on TikTok, if you're doing all of that, be intentional about the content you're putting out there. Be intentional about what you want to put in your account. And like I said to you, let your account speak what you do. Let your account take advantage of a lot of stuff. Take advantage of it. Look at problems that people have. Gone are those days where people say, oh, I'm limited. No, I'm limited to if you're selling foodstuff, if you're selling foodstuff and you're selling foodstuff, how have you talked about foodstuff and foodstuff and foodstuff? That's your phone. Even if you cannot video well, why not video it?
You can a lot of people, there are a lot of people who are living abroad. They can see you, how you do food stuff, how you did. They can contact you. Oh, can you help us? There are people who don't have anybody to get food stuff for them. There are stores abroad that when they see you that you're so serious in food stuff, they can contact you and say, oh, can you do this and that for us? But people are not going to contact you when I come to your page, all I see is a posing picture. How am I going to take you seriously? Do you get it? How am I going to take you seriously? There's no way I'm going to take you seriously. So you have to put in some level of seriousness. Tell us what you do, and the only way you're going to tell us that is through your page. Create content around what you do. Create content. If you sell akara, create content around akara. Make it funny, make it however, make it enticing, however you want to make it, and you can even do videos around akara. Do how you tell us that if you eat this akara, that put this video, be putting it. Before you know it, people will start looking at it. Give the akara one kind name, like give it one kind swag name like that, and keep drawing people's attention to it. And if you're doing it on a video, before you know it, the things that go viral on this space are crazy stuff. Before you know it, it just go boom. So you're not just getting people buy akara from you because everybody close to you. Why do you know that there are people who sell akara in Nigeria who still maybe live in Port Harcourt, and then somebody in Lagos wants to eat the akara? Are they doing any special akara? Is it not still beans they are putting there? But maybe it's because of the way they have blown their trumpets on social media. They are not, it's still beans they are using to do the akara. You see? So the noise go make akara pass akara. So that what am I trying to say? Whatever you're doing, put it out there and then create content around it. While you're creating that content, you leverage the social platform to pay you for the content, because people are going to be watching it and laughing. At the same time, they are seeing your product, they are seeing what you sell. If they think about it, they know where to go straight. They know where to go. So imagine, for example, I have a page. If I know, do you know that I normally slide into people's page to know, especially if I want to buy something? Yeah, but if I don't, like I gave you an example. There was a time I wanted to buy food. I think that was in December. I wanted to buy bulky, very bulky food stuff that I wanted to give people, bag of rice, but bulky. But I was like, let me see if there's anybody on my page that is doing this thing. I would patronize that person. I did not see. I was going into people's page. I'm like, they are not serious people. They are serious, like, except they are actually not into this kind of business anyway. But if there was somebody who actually does this thing, actually for real, and it does not in any way show on their Facebook, then they are not serious. But so what are you coming to Facebook to do? You're coming to catch cruise. So you 7%, 70% of what you put in here should be what put foods on your table. That's very important. Nobody's gonna do that for you. Nobody. Okay. And social media, do you know what social media has done? If you use social media well, it has breaking connection. You don't need connection. You don't need, the way normally in Nigeria, you need to beg this person, get this person's connection, have one godfather before you can get opportunities. No. Social media has broken us from that chain. It gives everybody access. Unless you come here, you're not serious on what you want to do. Somebody does a video, the video goes viral. That person's life is changed. Tell you for real. The person's life is changed because nobody is going to stop social media from paying you that money. That money is going to be paid to you. So why do you play on social media? Guys, I think I've said so much, and I think you've gotten points. So we talked about drop shipping. Remember, we talked about drop shipping. We talked about online tutorials. We talked about content creation. Okay, you can do any of these things. You can do a lot of them, and you can do so many other stuff. You can look at different things. I don't even know all of them. I'm telling you a few that I know. Okay, a few that I know that you can do. And for example, the publishing business, I personally do, and I know how much I earn from that, right? And on this space as well, the social media platforms, I know how much I earn from that. So you shouldn't take it, like you shouldn't joke with it. And I know a lot of persons are talented, have a lot of things to do. A lot of people have products, they don't have customers. You don't have customers. You're crying for customers. Yet you're using Facebook. You're using TikTok. What are you using Facebook for? What are you using Facebook for when you cannot leverage on it? Or you think people you're seeing on Facebook are not the people that are going to buy your market? Okay, because I live in one street in Benin, right? Oh no, the people I know in Facebook, they all live in they live in Facebook, right? They live in Facebook. You don't know the power of social media. You don't know. You don't know how many people that are in that your vicinity, but they don't know you, but can see you on social media. And then when you talk to them, they connect you like, I'm oh wow. And you don't also know that there are people who can also see you from far away on social media, and they will say, oh, because of the way you have showed and presented that thing that you do with dignity, they will say, ah no, I want to patronize her. You need to scream about what you do. Scream, because that's what puts food on your table, right? Especially now that the dollar is going crazy in Nigeria. Like, it's time to scream about what you do. Double your that's why I said to you, if you're looking for somebody to motivate you, I cannot help you. I cannot help you because I don't need anybody to motivate me to do what I have to do. I don't need motivation, right? If I want to do something, I need something, I know I have to do it, and I would do it. If I would have to wake up through the night and do it, I would do it. I don't need no motivation. At my age, if somebody has to motivate me, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So we have to be intentional, guys. All right. I think our time, we've stayed long. Bring in your comments, and please, guys, share the video if you had joined. Share the video, and I'd love to hear. Thank you, Kabir Sophia, for tagging. Oh, hi, Tabitha. Hi, Tabitha. I haven't seen you for some time. I hope you're okay. I hope you're good. I don't know if it's Happy New Year. I don't know if I've seen you in 2024. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Tabitha. Yeah. So we're just talking on how to make money, right? How to make money online, how people can make money online, how people can come here. Remember what I told you guys when we started? I said Google is free, Instablog is free. So you make your choice. You choose where you push your data to. You choose where you push your time to. For me, it's not even data, right? I know data is a big deal in Nigeria. It's not a big deal here, but the big deal is my time. I don't entertain anything that wastes my time. Not even, like, every of my 10 minutes, I have to account for it. Intentional, yes, intentional is what I absolutely, you have to be. And Pamela, nobody is gonna, you are gonna, if at this stage, if somebody who lives abroad, I'm not saying life is all good for us, but at least a little bit, right? A little bit, like the way we are here now. To be very honest, you can't be hungry abroad. That is the truth, right? Even if we don't have jobs here, food is here. Like, there's food, right? As opposed to in Nigeria, where you have to pray for food. Oh yes, some people still pray for food. So if you are in that kind of society and that kind of community, you don't need nobody to motivate you. You shouldn't need nobody to motivate you to do the right things. I still wake up at night to do, sometimes if I need to publish my book, if I need to create my books on Amazon, I wake up, I do a night vigil, and I'm on my laptop doing it. Because I know I need extra income. I know I need passive income. I know I want to have that peace of mind that, oh, even if I'm sick, I have money coming into my account. I know that. So I still do it. So there's no reason why you shouldn't do it. And there's no reason why anybody in this century should come on social media and waste their time and go. So it's like monkey they walk, bamboo they chop. That's what it is like, guys. If you are online, all you do is to go to all Instablog. Oh, forgive me. I keep talking about Instablog. I don't mean, but I know Instablog share they gossip share. They gossip. They can gossip. So maybe that's why it keeps coming to my mind, So, but people go there and they waste their time. You run, and trust me, the stories will keep you down. It will keep you down. Sometimes when I read what people type, oh no, Judy is not this. Oh no, it's not you, Ledoche. No, it's you, Ledoche. Oh no. You'll be wondering, when do they have the time to do all of this? How and when do they get the time from? This is somebody that you are struggling. Even the data that you're using to type those things, you're struggling to get it. Jennifer, you're laughing. No, for honestly, I mean it, and I mean it as in Instagram, I mean Insta blog. They have a PhD in gossip, right? Those guys can gossip for Africa. So yes, I mean, but and their gossip can keep you from morning to night. That's why I keep mentioning Insta blog. They can gossip, So, and the annoying thing is that most of their gossips are lies. Like they are not even true. Yet people sit down and they are gossiping about it. And then I'm asking, that's typing and that gossip, how does it add money to your bank account? How? Because me, when I sit down to do anything, I ask myself this time, how is it adding money? How is it? But it has to be adding something to my life. It has to be. It has to be. Otherwise, I don't have time for it. I don't give my time to that. So when I come on Facebook, I do my business, off I go. Off. Off I go. If I have to spend 30 minutes here, I know that 30 minutes, I'm going to be doing something. Is either I'm making a post or I'm making a video that's going to cause reaction on my page, or maybe one or two sensitive posts that I know they teach something and it's going to add something, or maybe I have an idea that I want people to benefit for. I can type, but not to be doing. I don't have any business listening to Insta. What does Insta blog offer anybody? You know. So you make your choice. You have to be. So the time that you have to stay on Google, looking out for these things. Do you know that there is nothing you want to learn now that is not on YouTube? No, there is nothing. There is nothing you want to learn now. You may not even learn it to a certain degree, to a perfection level, but you will learn it to a basic level that you can earn money from comfortably. There's nothing you go on Google now and say, I want to learn this thing. Google will not show you options on how you can learn that thing. No, but if you start looking at it, you get bored. You get bored because it's not gossip. So how are you going to get bored on something that you know that is going to add value to you? How? How are you going to be better? So you see why I say nobody can help you. You choose where you invest your time. What can you do? Even if you can go on Google and say, what side hustle can I do? You don't need nobody to teach you. This while I done too much, and you're thinking, you're provoked. Trouble not too much. This market is not going. What can I do to make money in your environment? You can go on Google and ask Google that question. Google may give you suggestions, and you may read some stuff and ponder on it, think about it, and they give you different stuff. You think about things you think you can do. Okay, you don't know how to do that thing. Oh, maybe graphics say, maybe Google say graphic designing is selling, blah, blah, blah in this market. You can look at the list of things Google gives you. Maybe there are 10, maybe there are 15. And you can look at what really resonates with me. What are the things like I know how to do amongst these 20 things or these 15 things? What are things that look like things I can do and add to what I do? And then you can start looking for, how do I learn this thing? How? Continue asking how. You're going to get answers. I'm telling you. That's how it is. You're going to get answers. Most of the things I do it from my room. Most of the things I know and I learn, I do it me and my computer. Most of them, it's nobody teaching me. There's nobody from anywhere come and teach me. It's just the online. And you have to just sit down. You have to be hungry for knowledge. So when you know something, and then the next thing, how can I sell this? How can I put it out there? How can I start from social media? Start from social media. Stop playing on social media. Stop playing on Facebook. Take Facebook seriously. If you're on Facebook and Facebook is not paying you, I don't know what you're doing. You're a time waster. If you don't want to do Facebook, take Facebook off your phone. But if you're coming to Facebook, spending 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you go to TikTok, you post like this, post like that, and you're not pushing your videos. You need to start pushing your videos on TikTok. Push it and push it. Be intentional. So if you know you want to be snapping pictures, go and even start looking at the pictures. Which one did they even look at very well? Which one? That way you start getting inspiration. Okay, this is the one I want to do. I'll start doing it. This is the one. You need to start getting the views and the likes and and when you start getting that views, then you are very close to thinking about how you can monetize. Okay, you are very close. Now the reason is, if you're intentional from day one, Okay, if you're intentional from day one, that's okay, you want to monetize your account. Obviously, you need to start reading Facebook rules and regulations when you're posting content. That way, because one thing Facebook does is Facebook will let you to be doing all your madness. You'll be talking all your madness, sharing us all kind of nonsense on your page, doing all kind of stupid things on your page. The day you're going to now change that's you the day you repent and now say, Facebook, now I want money. Facebook will now remember all the nonsense you did on your on your page last year. So that's why it's always good to be intentional when you come on Facebook. Like you already know, start reading. There are so many things to guide you on. Nobody needs to teach you. Stop saying I'm interested and you sit down. It's not going to change anything. The knowledge is out there. Did you take it? No. Did you look for it? No. Because if you look, you will find. Right? Some people will find, they will not still use it. Some people will even pay for training. Maybe there's training everywhere now. Everybody's training people. Everybody has a master class and it's training people. I see people jumping from one training to the other. There's nothing wrong with training. Don't get me wrong. I don't have any problem with training. But before you go for a training, make sure in fact, in your head, you make sure that you want to use that training. Make sure. I don't pay for a training that I'm not sure. Like maybe I even know that at the moment I'm not I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And if I like to do that, but if I pay for that, I started doing blogging at a time, you know? And I've been seeing that trend about blogging for some time and I've wanted to do blogging. But at that time, I didn't pay for it for over a year because I know that even if I go and pay for it, I'm not going to do it. I don't have the time. I have my family to take care of. I had my job. I had not settled in my job then. So my job was taking a good bit of my time at the time. So I knew I didn't have the time. So I didn't pay for it. It was only recently that I started doing blogging. Okay. And added it. But some people have done how many trainings? 2023, you learn. They say, we're learning how to do soap here. Vam. We're learning how to do this here. You sit down and think of one and really, 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 really be sure it is something you want to do. But take things you can do. And when you pay, have respect for your money. Have respect for your money. I know my little sister who I've paid for a couple of trainings for. I've not seen what she's done with that. So recently I told her, oh, you have to go and learn a video editing. And I recommended a class to her and I said, I'm not going to pay. I need you to pay for that class and attend the class. She said, auntie, how will I pay? And I said, how won't you pay? You're going to pay because if you pay, maybe you're going to feel the pain. But there are also some category of people who will also pay. I don't know whether these ones hate themselves, who will even go to the extent to save money and pay. And yet after that training, 1 month, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, they are doing nothing with it. So is it the training or is it you not executing? So when you hear training, also go back and do your researches. Google is there. I know Google cannot tell you everything, but Google can give you a clue. Honestly, Google, see this Google? I love Google. Oh. I love Google. Google has answer. It may not give you specific answers, but it will give you a clue. It will give you a clue to stuff. Another place I read very well is Quora, a place they call Quora. So when you go to Quora, you will see people who have real life experiences around something. And through Google, you will get into Quora. So most times when I want to do something, I go to Quora and I read people's experiences. So people will say, yes, I have done this thing. I have done this done. I have done this profession. I have worked as a tailor. In tailor, look at the bad side, look at the good side, So you read these things and make decisions and decide on what you want to do. But whatever you want to invest your time in, be sure that it's something that you're going to give your energy. There is nothing. Believe me, there is nothing you bring on this internet space that would not sell. There is nothing. Think about it. There is nothing. If you like be selling Ori, Okuma, right? Bring it to the internet. Shebi, I just bought Ori in Nigeria now. If I know somebody selling Ori here, I will buy it from the person. I will just tell you to waybill it for me. And so will thousands of people do that. So imagine I knew somebody who was selling Ori, and every day they are talking about Ori, telling me the things Ori can do every day. And now somebody just told me that they are coming from Nigeria, and I just heard that. And my mind, I've been longing to buy Ori because forget all these creams. I still like my Ori. The next thing, what will I do? If there was somebody maybe that is on my friend list or something that is always talking about the things always appearing on my timeline, the first place my mind will go to is, oh, this lady sells ori and her oris are very good. She's always talking about it. She's always telling us how her ori, how she sold it to this person had that problem. So keep telling stories around what you sell. Don't go and sit down in one room and be selling ori to 4 or 5 people. And you Tabitha, I not sell market today. Oh. You tell the other person, you tell that, make them buy from me. But you're on Facebook wasting your time. You know, the same way. That's why so you don't, a lot of people have need. I want to let you know, a lot of people have need for whatever it is you're doing. Whatever it is you're doing, bring it on the space. Be so intentional. So when you're coming to TikTok, when you're coming to Facebook, when you're coming to YouTube, tell yourself, I'm going there to do 70% my business, 30% cruise. That is if you have 30% to spare, that's fair enough. If you have 30% to spare, that's fair enough. Put out your business first and put it out. There are people who have talent, not just to just put out the thing. There are people who can write, that can write so well around what they do. Not everybody has that skill. You can write so much. If you're selling ori, for example, if you are somebody that can write, you can write stories, connect ori, how it is a reach, even tell us how, or maybe it's natural stuff and blah blah blah, and how, like, tell us all the good stuff. Tell us all the good stuff about ori that we don't know. Tell us what to read. You can do it in a video form. You can do it in a writing form. If you're somebody that you don't need to know how to write. If you cannot write and you cannot even speak, you don't have to go to school. You don't have to know how to speak good English. No. You can do small video. Tell us, do worry, do advert. People are going viral everywhere. You don't know if you are the next person that will go viral. You can do it, show ori and talk about ori. Say you do this, this ori. This ori will change your life. This ori, one little thing, people who somewhere will be like, oh, look at what this lady is talking about. Common ori. Is it not the ori that we know? Before you know, you are everywhere because of ori. Now everybody on the online space is talking about your ori. Guess what is going to happen in your inbox? Everybody wants to buy the raining stuff. They want to buy that your ori, right? On top of that, all those your videos that have gone viral, you're going to come to Facebook and say, Facebook, my videos, they are having so much views. Oh, I need my money. Then you're going to monetize your account. So I'm just using ori. I'm just using all the stupid stuff for an example so that you can know that there's nothing you cannot sell online. Nothing. No matter how, there's nothing that is stupid. So I don't want to use stupid. I want to use the minute, the very little things, the everyday things. You think it's to be sold in the market, it's to be sold in Balogo market, or to be sold in your street market. No, you can sell them on Facebook. You can even create content on top of it and get paid by the online space. Okay, so let's stop wasting time. Let's stop wasting time here. And I hope we all got all of this. We all got the drop shipping stuff. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a very good one. People sell a lot of international products. People also create online stores. Like I said, you can use Ekmade. You can Google a lot of online shop yourself. I know about Ekmade because I buy stuff from there. I know about Amazon because I buy stuff from there. But I know that Ekmade actually takes people bringing in product, creating an account with them and doing drop shipping. Okay, so you sell product that you don't necessarily have. People create those things. You don't need to be a graphic designer or know how to create a website. You can register with them and pay some token. So when you pay money, like I said, it's just basically like somebody who is renting a store for a month. You pay there. Then use Google products that you like and you know about. Okay, and this is the reason why you may need like Skillshare. There may be some things you can learn drop shipping. I know that there are some times, for example, somebody may buy a product and the person is not happy with the product. How you can run around all those logistics. You can learn that from Skillshare. You can register on Skillshare and say, you want a tutorial on drop shipping. If you're interested in that, how you can handle all of it. It's all there. It's all there. You can get this trainings from Facebook. If you love dropshipping, it's something you can do. And guess what? In dropshipping, you don't basically do anything than to advertise somebody's business. And then you connect the buyer and the seller. And then they move the product from the seller to the buyer, and then you get your money. You get your money. So people sell all kind of products. Imagine somebody buying something from Amazon. I saw something on Amazon, and I know what I need to do is to keep checking Amazon. I know that that product is available. So once I go and put that product, once somebody's indicates interest on my site, on my platform that they want it, I would go and buy the product from wherever store I have seen it. Even if it's not in that store anymore, you can search for the product in any other store. And once you see it, give them the address of this other person, but then the payment is made to you because you are taking some percentages from the money, and then you pay the seller. Everybody is happy. That's drop shipping. People are doing it and are making huge money. It doesn't have to be your product. We talked about freelancing. You can learn so many skills. If you don't have one, learn. If you have one, stop wasting it. Go and register on freelancing stuff, websites, and sell your skills to people all over the world. People who can pay you in international currencies, in dollars, right? And we talked about content creation. That's one I can't talk about it enough. I can't talk about content creation. Content creation is gold. I can't talk about it enough. Okay. And we talk about selling the books online. Okay. Online selling on Amazon KDP. I talk about the low content books. Okay. Those ones you can create them on book boats. Remember, I talked about book boats. You can look up book boats, look up how to create low content books. For that, you don't actually need to buy any manuscript of anything. You just go into book boat, you just need to register. I think you need to pay some money to register, but it's not so much money. You just a membership, something, and then in book boats, you have the ability to create books because all the things are there. You don't even need to be a designer. The back covers or how you want it, or how you can look for videos on YouTube. I can do that if I know a couple of persons who want to do. I can do the video because I do it, so I know about it very well. I also do the public domain books. I know about that very well and how you can publish them. And I can tell you for free, it's a good business, a very good business. Depending on how you push your account, there are times when you make over $2,000 Asia, Africa, and you're making that amount monthly. That is a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Right, guys. I think I have talked so much, and just remember, guys, Google is free, Instablog is free, okay? You choose where you spend your time. All right. I will see everybody in my next video. I think we've talked so much, and I think that a lot of people have got something from this session. Let me know if you think the session was helpful. Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys. Oh, hi, Priscilla. Good to see you. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. All right. All right, guys. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I hope you have a great day. Okay. Hope you have, I hope your day, the rest of your day is good for you. It was really helpful. Oh, I'm glad it was. Thank you for your time. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Pamela. Okay. Yeah. Let's start making money. Let's start making money, guys. Let's start making money because we need the money. The bills have to be paid, right? We need the money. So let's start making money. Okay. Don't play with the space. Start using the in it and stop making money for other people when you're not making money yourself. That's not good. I don't think even God will be happy with that. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. I don't think so because it's like you're cheating your own self, right? So you have to be intentional. So that's the summary of everything. We have to be intentional of what we do here. Right, everyone. Have a good day and I'll see you. Bye.